So can you just give us your overall thoughts on the game? Shooting was much better tonight.
Yeah, I think we just came out ready to play. We had a lot of energy right from the start. We knew this was a huge game. They're number one in the conference right now, and it's a huge one.
Mm-hmm.
Held Sharita Brown to only 4 points in the second half. What changed defensively for you guys?
Well, we kind of started sinking more down low. They had their point guard couldn't shoot much from the outside, so whoever was on the point guard, we kind of sunk in, and we're playing like a matchup zone while we double teamed her. So I think we just got after her a little bit more.
Yeah, I think our post did a better job of boxing her out too, and keeping her off the offensive boards, and that's where she gets a lot of her points from normally.
Abby, for you, it looked like you really went at her on the offensive end. She was guarding you the entire time. You had a little bit of quickness on her and got to the basket a couple times.
Yeah, there's definitely positives and negatives of having somebody either much bigger or much smaller guarding you. So when you have a bigger person on you, you have to be able to get by them and hopefully open up some other stuff for the whole team. So that's what we try to do, and it doesn't hurt to get them in foul trouble either.
Abby, is a big rebounding day. How big were the offensive rebounds in the first when shots weren't going in so much?
I think offensive rebounds are always a spark for this team. Normally when we get one, I think we score on it. So
Yeah.
basically when we can crash in and get some offensive boards, it's always going to help us, and we always try to do that.
You guys were perfect down the stretch on free throws, knocking them down. That really is the key to pulling out games like this, right?
Yep. I mean, we shoot 100 a day. Just like a mental thing. We know we can knock them in, so that's what we did.
You have another shot at LSSU coming up this week. Can you talk about what you learned from the first game moving forward to this game?
Yeah, we weren't ready to play that game at all. It's not an easy place to play, so we got to come out right from the start. We have 2 big road games here, and then we have Tech at home, so we got to finish the season up right.
Yeah, I think those away games are the biggest thing. Is just coming out ready and making all the hustle plays and doing like the little things right, just in case some shots don't fall, to give ourselves the chance to still win and play well.
How much of a confidence boost is the win today, now 4 in a row going into this next tough stretch?
Huge, I think. It's just going to keep pushing us through the rest of the season. It was a huge one for us.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Coach, you lost a tough one for this team on the road down in Detroit, 75-72. You come away with a 15-point win today. Talk about the effort from your team.
Yeah, it was incredible. We played really well when we were down there too. We had a chance. We were up 8 in the second half. And, you know, they got firepower. I mean, they got people that can put it on the floor and make some plays, and they got back in the game. I thought we had control of that game too, and they made some real big plays down there. And they said we went down to the last shot, had a great one. Abby had a great one on the baseline to win the game, and we didn't get it. But today, I thought we really handled ourselves well out there. It was a lot easier for us defensively this time because, I mean, we're playing a box and one on Sharita Brown. We never played a box and one in my life, you know. And so we went down to Wayne State. We had no idea what they were going to run against it, and they got some real openings down there when we played them last time. And here we covered up pretty much everything we needed to cover up. There was a couple of spots where we didn't cover up properly, but that's going to happen. It's something that you only practice for an hour. You know, we had yesterday to practice it again, but we watched a lot of film on what we did last time against them and made our adjustments. I thought the girls did an incredible job matching up properly in that thing and keeping them at bay.
Coach, when you were in that box and one, it seemed like the players were really recovering well to the perimeter and forcing them into contested shots.
Yeah, we got, you know, again, we got some length, you know, so we were able to get out to them and make some plays. They got smaller guards, so when you got smaller guards and you got length around them, it's hard for them to get shots or good clean looks. So, you know, we did a really good job with that. And, you know, I want to say one thing about Abby and Alyssa. Abby had an incredible game, and she had been struggling a little bit for us, and we worked a lot the last couple of days on her shot. Just technically, she's got a separated shoulder in her right shoulder. She's pretty banged up, and she doesn't have this body that can take a lot of beating, and she's out there and she's grinding away, and then all of a sudden she works a little extra this week on her shot and has a great game for us. And then Alyssa, she's had the flu so bad since yesterday. She's been throwing up all through the evening. She didn't come to practice at 7 o'clock this morning. She stayed in bed. I wouldn't have cared if she would have stayed in bed until 10:59, to tell you the truth. And then for somebody to come in and do that performance is pretty amazing. She was dead tired out there, and she was still making big shots. You know, so a lot of credit going to them too, because they're my 2 most banged up people right now, and they're just doing a hell of a job.
Coach, you look forward to this week coming up. Lake Superior State on the schedule. Now you have to go into their gym and take them on. It was a tough loss for you guys here at the Berry.
Yep.
It needs to change.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we come in with a little different mindset, because our mindset wasn't very good that night. We didn't make a shot, I don't think. I think we understand the situation we put ourselves in now. We got a chance to, keep moving up, and we got a lot of implications going on here, regionally. I'm sure that's going to start to come out, and we're going to be in a hunt for that. And we need to keep winning basketball games to let that all happen for us. So it's going to be really important for us to have a great week of practice, the preparation and everything. And then, like you said, we got to go up there, and it's a tough place to play. It's not an easy place to play, and we got to play well, and we got to find a way to win over there. And I think our attitude right now and our team commitment is better than it was probably 3-4 weeks ago. And this team never has a bad attitude, but sometimes, it's a grind for kids that don't get a chance to play. It's a real grind. They come to practice, they put all this time and effort in, and they don't get a chance to play, and they know that they're not going to get a chance to play. It's really hard for them to keep them coming in and encouraging their teammates, and we had lost that for about 2 weeks there. Everybody being committed and helping everybody out. We had a few talks about it, and they've been great ever since. So I think our whole team chemistry has changed a little bit, and that, like I said, they don't have bad attitudes. It's just you can see people are a little down about their playing time and stuff like that. So, and then that little Mighty Mouse out there, she came through big again tonight, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
She's awesome. I just gotta keep trying to get her minutes. Listen to Lauren eat up all these minutes, and it's hard to get her out there because they know exactly what I want all the time. But I think I'm starting to trust her a little bit more, and she's gonna be able to make a lot of plays, and I can rest Lauren and Alyssa a little bit more because she's just dynamic on the offensive end, and she's starting to figure it out on the defensive end. So, yeah. Anything else? Right? No? Good.
No.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Coach.
Yep.